What is up, you guys? For today's video, I'm going to share with you guys how to get this look right here using this month's Boxycharm. And let me tell you, this month we seriously got an amazing value with it. Spoiler alert, I got a sleeping mask in here that is worth $107. And this box is only $25 a month. So I mean, as you can see, we got a really good value with it. Like, I'm just literally blown away with it. And if you're not familiar with Boxycharm, it is a beauty monthly subscription service, and that is $25 a month. In each box, you get 5 full-size items with a retail value of $125 or more per box. So as you can see, this month we really got a steal with it. However, with all of that said, I would really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button down below and give this video a like. And also, if you'd like to check me out on Instagram, my Instagram account is @lethal_kitten. So with this month's box, I did get a couple of skincare items, so we are going to be trying those first before we jump into the makeup products. And the first thing that we are going to be trying is this Retinol Eye Cream from Dr. Grande. This is actually called the 24/7 Retinol Eye Cream with Ruby Crystal Complex. I don't know what Ruby Crystal Complex means. I've never heard of it before. Because like when I think of rubies, I think of, you know, like the gemstones. So I don't know how like gemstones would really work in this, but you know what? I have no idea, so maybe they do something really magical. But apparently this is supposed to illuminate the eye contour, help smooth away fine lines, which I definitely need. I'm starting to get them right underneath my eyes. And also this helps reduce moisture loss, which is another thing I need because I drink a lot of caffeine and I also really love my salty chips. So here's what it looks like right out of the box, and I gotta say, I absolutely adore the packaging to it. Like, I think that this is so nice that it is in a tube. Don't get me wrong, most of my favorite eye creams are in a pot, but like, I just feel like they're so unclean. Like, you take your nasty fingernail, you know, the bacteria underneath, and you like contaminate the product, and also it's like exposed to air and whatnot. I don't know, I just don't like a jarred product. So I'm really happy that this one has a tube. And also I'm so happy that it doesn't have one of those eye rollers. Don't get me wrong, like I like the cooling effect that they give, but it just feels like they're just so hard to clean and it just feels kind of like grimy after a while. So it's really nice that this one has like a little precision tip so you can get the right amount of product that you're looking for, and also it's just a lot easier to clean. So with this, I'm just gonna apply it directly to my finger. I'm about doing maybe like a half a pea size, and then I'm just gonna dot a little bit under both eyes and then rub it in. I have a cut on my ring finger, but you wanna use your ring finger. I'm just gonna use my pointer finger and be extra careful. And I'm just following my bone structure right underneath my eye. I gotta say, it has like a little bit of a gel-like consistency to it, so it doesn't feel like it's tugging at the skin. That's one thing I hate with eye cream. Sometimes they don't have enough slip to them, so it seems like you're actually doing a little bit more damage. So I really like the consistency. What I like about it too is it doesn't feel like excessively hydrating where, you know, it seems like really slimy and greasy after you use it. This one seems just like a really nice cream. And it also like sinks into the skin almost instantly, which I really enjoy. So while we let that eye cream do its magic, now we are going to be testing out another skincare product, and that is from Avant. And this is an 8-hour Radiance Renewal Sleeping Mask. And girl, when I say that this stuff right here is bougie, like she is bougie. This mask right here is $107. $107 for this. And this is a 1.69 fluid ounce mask. So I mean, like, this stuff is real bougie. Like, you can even see it with the packaging. Like, it just has like that fancy look to it. Like, you can just tell it's expensive. But I don't know about you guys, but I love getting bougie stuff in Boxy, and having a $107 valued item in a $25 box, oh my gosh. See, I love trying out bougie stuff because I'm always curious to see if it's actually worth the money of it. Because I mean, you think of it, like $107 for a sleeping mask, like, does it work really well? Is it actually worth this price? Are you getting gypped if you pay full price? You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm always curious about with bougie items, so I cannot wait to try this one out with you guys. Man, that eye cream though, like, look at my under eyes right now, like, they are glowy. But I don't know if you're like this too, but I always have to smell my skincare before I use it. And this smells like, it smells like floral skincare. I don't know how to explain it further than that, but it smells bougie. Like, it just smells really expensive. It reminds me of like when you go to Sephora and you smell something and it has like that super hefty price tag to it, and it just has like that expensive smell. Like, it just smells like if you mix sunscreen with floral. Yeah, that's how I would explain it. So I'm feeling bougie, so I'm going to be applying this to a foundation brush, and this is a Luxie 510. But as you can see with the consistency, I will focus my camera, but it's kind of like a thicker, kind of like a lotion-y type of mask. And then using this brush, I'm just going to apply it to my face. So let me touch my face after applying it, and So it doesn't feel sticky or tacky, and it also doesn't feel greasy. That is one thing I hate about sleeping masks and like super thick hydrating moisturizers, is that they just have like the nastiest feel to them, and they literally get all over your pillowcase when you're sleeping, which is a hot mess. So I feel like this one wouldn't do you dirty in that sense. But I don't know if it feels like super crazy hydrating. Like, it feels hydrating, but it doesn't feel like something that would be like a sleeping mask. It feels more like a moisturizer to me. But nonetheless, I really like how it feels, and I also like how it's kind of like sinking into the skin right away. And I will say though, this stuff is so fragranced. I've had it on about 10 minutes now, and I can still smell it. Like, it is potent. Okay, can we just take a moment to appreciate the glow that these products are giving my skin? Like, look at that glow. Like the under eye and like the whole like face. Ooh, like I am literally obsessed with how these are making my skin look. So I didn't get an eyeshadow palette, nor did I get any like, you know, concealers or foundations. So I'm just gonna quickly apply those off camera, and then I'll be right back for the next item that we're gonna be trying out. So here's where I'm at right now after applying my complexion products as well as some lipstick and a little something on the eyes. And now we're going to jump into another product that I got in this month's Boxycharm, and that is from Grande Cosmetics. And this is the Grande Drama Intense Thickening Mascara with Castor Oil. And if you're not familiar with Grande Cosmetics, they are really well known for their lash serum and their brow serum, which promote like longer and thicker hairs when you use them continuously. I've used them in the past and I actually really enjoy them. And I've also tried out their other mascara and I really enjoyed that too. So I'm wondering how this one works compared to that one, because this one has castor oil in it, so I'm not sure if it's like going to make my lashes a little bit thicker or if it's just to coat them so they don't get as dry from the mascara. But either way, I'm really curious to see how this works. So with this mascara, I'm just going to apply it to my lashes, and I'm really focusing the product right at the root and then kind of wiggling it upwards. Okay, this is giving me some thick lashes. Like, those look really nice so far. After applying this mascara, I don't know how I feel about it. Let me know in the comments down below what you think, because part of me is like, man, I love how like volumized my lashes look, and then the other part of me is like, dang, this reminds me of my favorite one in high school where it was like super clumpy and made my lashes like super stubby at the same time. So I don't know how I feel about it, because I love the volumizing effect, but I wish it gave me a lot more length because it kind of makes my lashes look a little bit shorter. But maybe that's just because I'm used to using false lashes, so let me know what you think in the comments. Okay, hear me out. I was actually starting to vibe with this mascara and I was like, you know what? Maybe it's just one of those things I'm not gonna like right away, and then over time I will like it, because I'm one of those people, sometimes it just takes me a little bit to warm up to a product. But unfortunately, this mascara is already flaking on me. I don't know if you can see it, but like right in here, I have some little flakage going on, and then over in here. And mind you, I have only had this mascara on for probably about 10 minutes now, and it's already flaking. I could only imagine what it's gonna look like, you know, after 8 hours of wear, like a lot of people wear their makeup. So unfortunately, this mascara definitely is not it for me. And the last item that we are going to be trying out from this month's Boxycharm is from Too Faced, and this is the Diamond Light Diamond Fire Highlighter. And let me tell you, the packaging of this highlighter is so cool. I remember when it first initially launched, I was like, dang, I need it, but for some reason I forgot about it and I never picked it up at Sephora. But let me tell you though, I really wish I would have, because it looks so stunning. Like, this is definitely like a display piece in my opinion. But the box itself looks like this. It kind of reminds me of like a jewelry box in a way. So like when you open it, it goes like this, and then in the inside it says, "It's your time to shine." And then we can grab out the product itself. And then this actually looks more like a jewelry box, I guess. And then when we open her up, it looks like that. And isn't that pretty though? Like, it even has like the facets of a gemstone. Like, I feel like Too Faced has some of the coolest packaging though. And it always has like that girly kind of vibe to it too. And then here's what it looks like up close if you're curious, but you see what I mean though? Like the packaging and like the design, it is so stunning and just so unique. You don't see things like this all that much. I really hope that this one works for my skin tone, because it kind of looks a little too dark in the pan. I'm not 100% sure though what it looks like on the face, but I'm a little weary of it. But I'm going to take this Shop Missa F19 brush from AOA Studio and apply it to my cheekbones. And I'm not using a dampened brush either, I'm just using a dry. Okay, that's like giving me like a natural kind of glow, but girl, I want to see if I can get it blinding. So I'm just gonna build this baby up to see if we can get it extra blinding so we can glow like a diamond. And I will say it does seem like it is a buildable formula, which is really nice if you're looking for that like extra glow. I will say it's definitely not gonna give you like that like pout in your face type of highlight, but if you're into a more natural highlight, you'll probably really enjoy it. I will say though, this highlight is giving me a slight cast when I do build it up. You can kind of see it right here, but it's not giving me like a gray shadow. It's giving me more of like a bronzy kind of look, but still I feel like this one's just slightly too dark for my skin tone. But yeah, so here's the finished look using this month's Boxycharm, and I gotta say, this video has kind of been a little bit of a roller coaster. I don't know if it's because we had some skincare, we had some makeup, and we just had a little bit different of an experience with some of the products. But nonetheless, with trying all those products, I do have some thoughts and opinions that I do want to share with you guys because, girl, there is a lot to say about them. So first things first, let's talk about the first item that we used today from Dr. Brandt, and this is the 24/7 Retinol Eye Cream. And I gotta say, this is probably my favorite item out of this whole box, and I definitely feel like this box is actually worth getting just for the eye cream if you get it. Because I mean, this is a $55 eye cream, and I just thought it was an amazing product. Did you guys see though, like when I applied it, it gave my skin such a nice like brightening effect underneath the eyes. It made it look really dewy. It didn't make it feel dry like a lot of retinols do to my skin since it is so crazy sensitive. And I also just really enjoy the packaging. I love how it feels on the skin, and it also worked really amazing underneath my makeup. Like I have no pilling underneath my eyes, and it just looks really nice and hydrated. So I could definitely see myself using this again. As for our bougie sleeping mask from Avant, I gotta say I absolutely adore how this made my skin look after applying it. Like when I tell you my skin was glowy, like it was glowy. And also it just had like this beautiful, like super hydrated look to the skin. Now with that though, I don't know if it's worth like $107 worth of glowy and hydrated, but again, I could definitely see myself using it again as long as it doesn't break me out. Because sometimes sleeping masks and like skincare in general, like ooh, like they hit my skin so bad sometimes. So I'm really hoping that this one works out because I mean, it's a bougie product, and who doesn't want to use a bougie skincare item? Because girl, I love a good bougie item when I can. So I'm definitely going to be trying it out again, and I'm just crossing my fingers that it can work for me. I do want to say though, I think it's so cool that Boxy added such a high valued item in this month's box. I mean, this is $107 and the box itself is $25, so you can definitely see there is a good value with this box this month. And I think it's just such a cool item, and it just gives like the box a little bit more of like a luxe feel. It kind of makes you a little bit more excited because you know there's something really expensive in it. I don't know, I really hope that they do it in the future as well. As for the Grande Cosmetics mascara, I gotta say, like, this mascara is definitely a no-go for me. It flaked on me in 5 minutes. Like, that is just, ooh, like, I do not like mascaras that flake. Now, if it would have happened in, like, 8 hours, I'd been like, yeah, I could see that happening, but in 5 minutes, ooh, like, girl, I do not see myself using it again because of it. And don't get me wrong, I have tried out their other mascaras as well as their lash primer, and those were actually really great. So, unfortunately, this one just doesn't work for me. As for the Too Faced Diamond Light Highlighter, I gotta say, the packaging of this highlight, oh my gosh, like, it is seriously so cute. I have nothing like it in my collection. Like, just look at how much attention to detail is into it. Like, you get all of this cute little, like, gold foiling. It's a cute little pink box. It's just so adorable. And then when we open her up, the highlight itself looks like a gemstone, and it just looks like a really expensive, bougie looking, kind of like jewelry box in a way. This is definitely something I could see putting on my vanity and just having as a display piece. But when we stop looking at the packaging and we start looking at the formula, honestly, I feel like it's just kind of a mediocre highlight. I mean, don't get me wrong, it does work and it does look really pretty, but I feel like I have a lot of highlighters that look really similar to this. I'll get up close and personal so you guys can see it, but as you can see, it gives like this really pretty like natural glow. Disregard it underneath my brows and in my inner corner, that's a different highlight. But like on the face, I mean, it gives like a really pretty like natural kind of glow. I don't feel like it's a really like super blinding highlight by no means, but if you're into those types, you may really enjoy it. And the last item that I got in my Boxycharm, and the one that we didn't use today, is from Skin & Co. Roma, and this is the Polishing Micro Exfoliating Truffle Face Gommage. I don't know what a face gommage is, but I'm assuming it's just a micro exfoliator. I'm not 100% sure. If you know what it is, please let me know in the comments down below. But unfortunately, the reason I didn't use this today is a couple of months ago, I got their cleanser in one of my Boxies, and it broke me out so bad that I could not actually get rid of it for a month. So I was like, you know what, I just don't want to risk it, so I decided not to use it today. Okay, hear me out though, this stuff literally smells amazing. I haven't opened it, but like I can smell it like through the packaging, and oh my gosh, it smells like a vanilla like dessert. It smells like something I've smelled before, but I can't remind myself like what it is, and it's like right there, and I can think of it and I can see it, but I can't think of it. I don't know if you guys get like that too, but it is so frustrating. But yeah, so in the comments down below, let me know what you think about my box, and also let me know what you got in this month's Boxycharm too if you do subscribe to it. But as always though, I would really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button down below and give this video a like. And also if you'd like to check me out on Instagram, my Instagram account is @lethal_kitten. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!